Hey everybody, I'm River.
Hi, I'm Kieran.
I am Nick.
And today we're going to be geeking out all about our future predictions for the MCU, the Marvel Cinematic Universe. What we think's going to happen, what we want to happen, and what's probably going to end up happening.
Okay, so starting off with the new movies, the new MCU movie that's going to be coming out pretty soon, in a couple months,
So you want to just go down the list?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's going to be Civil War, and then after that, in a couple months after, it's going to be Doctor Strange for 2016. Now, for Civil War, there's a couple things that I would like to happen. What I really want to happen, I want Bucky to play more of a part in this one. I want him to end up being Steve's friend and everything. I want him to get his memory back.
You know, come to think, he wasn't really even the villain in Winter Soldier.
No, he was just like a lost friend.
He was the Winter Soldier.
Yeah,
he was just a soldier.
It was more like a henchman.
Yeah,
But great film.
The real villain was Robert Redford.
Yeah.
He was.
Great actor too. Who played him? What was his name? I can't remember.
What, the name of him?
Yeah.
I couldn't remember. I just know it was Robert Redford.
But anyways, so what I want to happen at the end of the movie, I've been hearing things about how Chris Evans is his contract was up for a while, but then he renewed it.
I feel like that's bullshit. I feel like that's all
Yeah, what I wanted to see Bucky become the new Captain America, because in the comics he does.
Yeah.
And
don't you just love Captain America the way he is now?
I would love to see Bucky.
Yeah.
I love Sebastian Stan. He seems cool.
Let's see. We have the first Captain America, which, is okay. Not the best.
Chris Evans, you didn't think?
Well, I mean, Chris Evans did fine. Just the movie at all. And then Winter Soldier, which is arguably the best Marvel movie.
Yeah.
It's between that and Avengers, I guess. Iron Man 1, maybe.
Yeah.
But, in the Avengers, Captain America is not that big, and they need to do something with him. They need to make him interesting. Because he's not.
Yeah.
He's really not interesting.
Well, yeah, even in the comics, his main thing, when he was first introduced, he was just, he fought Nazis.
Yeah, he just
and
killed Hitler.
he fought Nazis. And then after World War II, what did he have? For a brief time, he was called the Commie Crusher or something like that. And then they decided to just get rid of him.
Yeah.
And then, his big thing, when they brought him back, I don't even remember how many years later. I think he was brought back in the 80s.
Why have a god lead the Avengers when an American can do it?
God bless.
But anyways, when they brought him back for the Avengers, his main thing was, he was just a man displaced in time.
Mm-hmm.
And that's his story arc that he has now.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's his main thing. And so he has to struggle with living through all that. And having Bucky alongside him, really helps him, because, Bucky was his best friend. And then, Bucky doesn't remember anything. And it really just sort of, tears at him that he had to fight him in Winter Soldier, and he didn't want to.
You know, some of the things Captain America says really makes me glad that he's, on the team. And actually, just from a weird political view, it's everything superheroes is meant for kids, right? And so you kind of want that one person to be saying things like, what is Iron Man? He says, we'll lose. And then he goes, yeah, but we'll do that together also. Just little things like that, I feel really make him really make him that hero. But, he doesn't really need all the superpowers for it.
Yeah, that's true. He brings something to the team to keep him together, while if they brought in Bucky, from what we've seen of him, he's a recluse.
He's like Wolverine, I feel like.
He doesn't talk.
Beats up
That's
everybody.
because...
Yeah, of course it's because he's
he's been frozen several times.
And manipulated by Robert Redford and his
and his mind's been wiped several times. And, it's a miracle that he even remembers who Steve is. But...
Power of friendship, man.
Yeah.
Strong.
It's the power of love. But, anyways... But besides that, another thing that I want for Civil War, I want Spider-Man.
Nah, God, I'm so done with Spider-Man.
I'm
sorry. Well, he's in
gonna
it.
be like Quicksilver.
I don't think it's gonna be Spider-Man. I think it's gonna be
oh
look, guy with webs
Well, no.
for just a second, and he's gonna be like,
No.
I think
maybe
he's
a
gonna be like
scene.
No, that's where it
Quicksilver
was.
and
I know
X-Men
it's gonna be. They're gonna call him Spider-Man because they have the rights now.
Yeah, they have the
And
rights.
They can do that.
And
but I
like
don't
they
think
cast Tom Holland a while ago.
I don't
like,
think they're gonna make him a big part of the movie. When in reality, he's like the third biggest character in Civil War, right?
Well,
it's like
Yeah.
Iron Man, Captain America, and then Spider-Man's the one that's like the swing vote.
yeah, he's
and
a swing
the
vote, and
secret
like
identity and whatnot.
he does all that in the comics. I'm a little glad they're not like when people do movies. I'm glad they don't follow exactly what the comic does.
Yeah.
Because that
It'd be
sort of
boring.
Yeah,
It's just
because
really
I remember like seeing like the trailer for Winter Soldier, and like I'm an avid comic book reader. I know a bunch of stuff for comic books already, so I think, oh geez, I already know the twist. The twist is the Winter Soldier's Bucky.
Yeah.
Boy, was I wrong. Like that was a twist, but then like their other thing was that, my God, like Shield
Shield
has
is
been Hydra the entire time.
That was probably the coolest thing about it, because funny story, that might, just saying, that might actually be I'm not saying the Nazis run today's government, but
my
that
God.
really kind of spells out today's government, how corrupt and stuff it is.
Yeah, I believe in
and-
Hydra too. I think they're good.
I believe.
No,
in
I
Andy
just
Dent's,
there's a very that it brought a very gritty, almost not realistic, obviously.
No,
but-
it's the grittiest one to come out so far.
yeah, it's
What?
It's like
Yeah, I guess.
Latin.
it's complex. It feels like it just feels more relatable almost. Like, and that was such a great thing about that, and which now kind of worries me, because Civil War is basically Avengers Part 3.
Oh, it's
But
two
they're
and a half.
fighting each
It's
other.
2.5. It's
yeah,
basically Avengers
two
2.5.
Well-
Because then Avengers Part 3's already a two-parter with Infinity War, because that's gonna be huge. Like, do you hear that the budget for it's gonna be $1 billion?
Well,
For
whatever.
What, for
they
part one or
like-
part one?
I'm not sure yet. I think
For a-
they didn't
For a
release
single
the.
part movie, $1 billion budget.
that seems like a
Gee,
stretch.
I'm happy, of course, stupid Hollywood and whatnot making it so everything's split into two so they make more money. I am really happy they are splitting that in two.
Because
you
that seems
cannot
like
do
yeah.
Infinity War in
yeah.
3 hours.
I
even,
think yeah.
which is-
Like you can't even like a Hobbit length movie is like 3 hours, stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, for our listeners who aren't real clear on Infinity War, without too many spoilers, can you basically sum up the comic book for us? Like, how does Civil War lead up to Infinity War?
All right, big guy gets 5 stones, puts them in his hand, and he's strong.
Yeah.
And then he comes down to Earth and he tries to wreck stuff, and then people
Yeah.
are like,
Well,
can't do that. And it's every superhero.
yeah. And the thing
against
is, like,
Kronos, which is-
Vision.
Thanos.
Yeah.
Yes, Thanos.
And
Kronos.
how Vision is
It's been a long
if
day,
you
sorry.
spoiler alert, but I mean that this movie came out in May, but in Avengers: Age of Ultron, Vision has the Mind Stone on
And he
his
died.
forehead.
And
He will die.
Yeah, he's gonna something's gonna happen, and
They're gonna get the stone somehow.
then obviously like it's not gonna be the full power of the movie unless Thanos gets that stone, rips it right out of his
I
forehead.
think that's how
and
they're gonna end
yeah,
part one.
Yeah, that'd be
I'm
a way to end
I
part
think
one.
they're gonna end part one with a major character death and Vision's death, maybe just the stone being removed from him.
Yeah, but that
Maybe
would
him
be
in a
like
coma.
that's why I'm
Yeah,
thinking. That's why I'm thinking. I'm kind of so. If anything, the bigger shock at the end of Infinity War. So you know how in the Jason Bourne films, everything was building up to Jason Bourne dying at the end, and then at the very end you see him swimming away. I feel like that's what they're gonna do to Chris Evans in Captain America: Civil War. They're gonna build up the whole movie to him dying. Then he doesn't die. At the end of Infinity War Part 1, he might die with Vision.
I think he's gonna die in Civil War, and I honestly, I would be okay with it,
yeah.
just because of the fact that Marvel's so it's not like they're scared. They just don't.
Taking
They don't
risks.
kill anyone. Like everyone's
Yeah,
alive at the end of the
everyone-
movies, and everyone's okay.
Except
Phil
Quicksilver.
Phil
Except for
Coulson.
Quicksilver, but that doesn't matter.
And then
Phil Coulson comes
came
back to
back.
Phil
life.
Coulson has his own TV show now.
They can't just they do this thing where they're like, at least I felt with Phil Coulson what they did is, people loved him and they were
Yeah.
sad when he died. Let's bring him back and cash in on him. And then they made Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. the first season okay.
I know.
And then it got
Then
better.
it
I think
got
they
really
developed it. I think it was rushed at the beginning.
Yeah.
They're just pushing stuff out. They're like,
I mean, if I can say
shove
one
stuff
thing,
down our throats,
people really give Marvel a lot of crap for being like how DC's super dark and then Marvel's like a kid movie, and then
Not Daredevil.
Daredevil. Yeah, if you've seen
Yeah,
Daredevil,
he's gonna be.
he breaks
Pretty well.
bones.
I hope
He-
so.
No, he will be.
He will be?
I think Yeah, I think
Charlie Cox.
I think he's supposed to be in Infinity War.
I
I can fact check it.
I would have wanted him in the Punisher to be in Civil War. I thought that would have been a.
Well, see,
They're not gonna
thing,
get-
yeah, they're not gonna.
Yeah.
I
don't have enough
couldn't.
time to
I
film
could
Daredevil
not
and
see.
Civil
I
War.
could not see Punisher being in anything.
He's in Daredevil.
I know, but like that's because that's just like street level. What's Punisher gonna do against
He's-
Thanos when
he's
he?
He shot Spider-Man in his ass. Okay?
He's in the
I think
comic.
I'm gonna-
He's in the
I know,
comic
but
Civil War,
in the
right?
movie, what's he gonna do? What's he gonna do when Thanos is coming down with like all all
Let
the
Iron
Infinity
Man build him a
Gems
suit.
Die?
and the Infinity
A
Stone?
giant-
Yeah,
He'll probably die.
probably like he's gonna take out a shotgun and be like, "Watch out, I got him," and then he's going to be blown up or like
Yeah.
cease to exist.
He's
Like,
gonna get
Punisher,
Krillin.
like-
They're gonna lift him up in the
Yeah.
air, ball him up.
yeah.
Like, does Punisher seem like the? He's like the Clint Eastwood of the Marvel.
Punisher is
Yeah,
a
Punisher's-
dumbass.
I like Punisher.
Yeah, Punisher. He's a cool guy. He was like a villain for
The old-
Spider-Man,
the
and
old
then
Punisher movies are not too great.
Yeah,
though.
Yeah.
They're kind of fun.
The pot scene.
What was it? Is it Warzone?
I didn't
Is
see
that
it.
the-
I didn't see
it's,
it.
It's shot kind of cool, but other than that, it's like.
It was like a gritty rated R action movie,
Yeah,
right?
that
And
didn't
nothing
need
to
to be
do
made.
with.
but see, yeah.
Did you see the Mad Max film?
Fury Road.
No, or not Mad Max.
Max
Sorry.
Payne?
Max Payne.
Yeah,
film,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it was like Mark Wahlberg is just like, here's
He goes
$1,000. You want to be in our movie?
Boston accent, and then basically that's it. But what do you have to say about it, River? What do you want for Civil War?
Civil War? Well, let me see. I don't want Captain America to die. I want him to
Okay.
go and run off with, his old
Agent
love
K.
interest, his old love
his
interest,
old love interest?
granddaughter.
Well, see, if you've seen the
That's
if you've
odd.
seen like the images for the new movie that they have like the set pictures.
She's hot.
Well,
sorry.
is
I
that
was gonna say,
April from How I Met Your Mother.
well,
No, that's
What's her name?
Robin from How I Met Your Mother. That's not the love.
That's not the love
Dude,
interest.
I don't know anything.
but
my names are all messed up today.
No,
Sorry.
yeah,
it's
chill,
Robin.
chill,
But
Robin.
I didn't watch.
But
the
in
show,
like the
Yeah.
the set photos that they have like leaked, they have like there's a funeral going on, so I can only assume because like
he's swimming
and
away like Jason Bourne. He's still alive.
there's a funeral going on and Captain America's there, so Steve Rogers is there. So I'm gonna say it's probably Peggy dies.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
so
can see that.
that might be the intro.
Yeah, I'd say
Why
that
he
could
see
be
that starting. Or
yeah starting. and
Maybe
he's
she's
just
the
like
result of it. I mean, like
I don't see how she
how
could
the
be
co-
the
wait,
result.
that would just be too.
Just like Tony, like Tony,
no,
just
wait,
like
you
in a
didn't let me
rage.
finish.
Tony just kills her.
You didn't
I don't.
let me
I don't see her
finish.
doing. I
That
don't
would
see.
be too coincidental. They're like in a street fight in New York, and they're like,
she walks
Captain
out
America
and-
just deflects like a laser, and it just cuts Peggy in half. She's like
She's
sitting
like-
in a hospital bed.
No, you didn't let me finish. I was saying maybe what happened in the comics, that little branch of the Avengers ends up blowing up like a hospital or something, and then that's what starts the Civil War.
And
Say maybe she was in the hospital.
Okay. No, it didn't blow up a hospital. It was a neighborhood.
yeah,
Like it killed a
I
bunch
thought
of
it was-
kids. That's why everyone was mad.
Because
yeah,
he killed a bunch
Because
of
he killed a
kids.
bunch of kids. It like blew up a school.
yeah. Oh
If
no!
those were
In
Hydra
Civil
kids,
War,
they wouldn't care.
in
It's
Civil
awesome
War,
stuff.
what happened was in the comic. What happened was like the
They're
reason
chasing the guy.
the reason they started the entire Registration Act was because this group of superheroes who were like they had a TV show and everything.
Uh-huh.
They were showing off. They got too cocky and they were fighting a guy who literally
Nuker.
blew up.
His name was like Nuker,
Nitro or something like that.
Nitro or Nuker or something.
So
He
yeah.
just- yeah.
His entire thing was he blows up and he comes back together.
So
And
to summarize all of this, what we want to happen in Civil War is we want Spider-Man to show up, although we don't think
I want
he's
him
going
to
to
show
be
up. I
there
don't think
very
he's-
much.
I don't think he's gonna show up from longer.
yeah, they
Fine.
said
So they probably-
they said he's gonna be a cameo, but I heard things that he was gonna be fighting Captain America. Because like I've heard things that like
Oh,
he's
really?
gonna yeah I've heard things that he's gonna be on. He's gonna be
Yeah,
on
Stark's
scene-
side.
Yeah, he's gonna be on Stark's side.
Well, then he switches sides.
No, I don't think he's switching sides.
Because
That's how
I
it-
actually read somewhere that he would be
That's-
like he would be like Quicksilver in X-Men Days of Future Past. That he would do that, like he'd do a little heist for them or something.
So
like
he'd have
that,
a
and
cool
then-
scene and then leave and not come back.
Exactly. Yeah.
Cool. I mean, I would be down with that.
Yeah,
That
because
would-
honestly, like, he's gonna get his own movie in 2017. So, like they moved over all these movies like from Thor over.
They moved Black Panther up. They basically just took their whole slate and moved it like 6 months later.
Yeah,
and they
because
just
he's
stuck
that,
the Spider-Man
because
movie.
he's that popular. I love
Yeah, they're gonna bring
Spider-Man.
in
Spider-Man is my
I'm
favorite.
so done with Spider-Man.
I can tell you right now, everyone who's listening, if you are, Spider-Man is my favorite superhero.
Yeah. I hope they don't origin him again. I don't want to.
No, they're not. They said that he's
I
gonna
know
be
that
Spider-Man.
They said they're not, but if I see 5 minutes of Uncle Ben getting shot, I'm not gonna be happy.
I don't see them doing that in Civil War.
I already
I don't
saw
see
the
them-
motherfucker
They would do that to
twice.
his own.
Yeah,
They would do that in his
I
own
would
movie.
see if they're gonna do anything with Uncle Ben, maybe it's like a flashback of not him being dead. Maybe that'd be fun. That'd be fine if like it's not him like getting shot, but him like it's a
Maybe-
memory of him. Like
Maybe he's gonna be distantly looking at a photo in his
Yeah.
yeah, like maybe like looking
Or
at
if
that
they just
and then like
cameo him in like a picture on his dresser or something.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
that'd be cool.
If
And then
they-
like something about him saying "great power is great responsibility" because honestly,
he
it's
needs
not
to
it's
say
not a good Spider-Man movie without great power comes great responsibility.
Yeah, even with that, it's not a good. Sorry.
You know, if anything, if Captain America Chris Evans has to go, I want him to go out in style. That would be my one wish.
He's just gonna get shot out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like they did in the comic, he got sniped and then like
who shot him? Was it Domino?
I'm not sure.
It was someone just. He was like.
Like after everything was over, he just
After
got
everything
shot.
was over, he gets shot and he just dies on the steps of like a courthouse.
Okay,
Yeah.
he better die like carrying a nuclear bomb through a wormhole in space. That's all I'm saying. It just better be cool, and just give him a fitting end there.
Yeah, for Civil War, I want Spider-Man to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Cool fights would be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, some
I don't want
The
badass
trailer,
fight.
the little 10-second trailer,
that,
it
that-
looked like Winter Soldier
Winter Soldier.
with like a robot.
Well, that's what it's gonna be. I mean, Civil War is Captain America fighting underground against big government. You know, taking down
Yeah.
Tony
well,
Stark.
yeah.
So
It's the whole like morality issue. Like Tony Stark thinks that we need to do whatever these citizens want because our sole duty is to protect them and do what's best for them, and what's best for them
And then
is
they get
what
carried
they
away.
think. Yeah, and then Captain
and they
America.
start throwing people in like the dead zone prison or whatnot.
Oh, the
It was
negative
awful.
zone.
Yeah.
Negative zone.
But then
Yeah.
Captain America's view is like, well, these heroes have rights too. They're people too, and they're the ones risking their lives, so they should have as much say in this as anyone else.
He said the last time he saw people getting numbers was in the Holocaust, so he doesn't want to see that again. Which kind of
Did he
I-
see the Holocaust?
dude,
Well,
he was in.
he
Oh, I
was-
mean, yeah, okay, but sorry.
No.
I'm more of a
No,
I'm the movie guy, not the comic guy. You
Well,
know that.
even in the movies in
You saw
Captain
the first movie.
Did
right?
you
I saw
see
the first one, but
the first one took
World War II.
entirely it took
no, World
mostly
War II, but like it never really like.
Well, of
even-
course, it didn't go to the Holocaust. They weren't trying to make Schindler's List the first Avenger.
I'm sorry, it just didn't ever
Not
cross my
movie.
mind. It's a kids movie, okay, but I would totally see that extended cut if they made
Schindler's List, the first Avenger. It's just Liam Neeson like buying all the Jewish people from the concentration camps with a shield in his hand. That'd be a good movie.
that'd be a solid
That'd
watch.
be so great.
So I guess that's about it for Civil War, right?
Yeah, Civil War.
Spider-Man.
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 I'm happy Tom Holland got cast instead of Asa Butterfield.
Oh my god, that would have been awful.
Yeah, it's just he doesn't. I don't see Asa Butterfield as Spider-Man.
I mean, I think the kid's a decent actor, but I
didn't
mean,
want Peter Parker in the first place. I wanted Miles Morales because I
Well,
don't want to see Peter Parker because I don't care about him anymore.
See, the thing is, you have to understand, not everyone knows who Miles Morales is.
I know.
People know who Peter Parker is, if that. Like, they're gonna see this person like, what's your name? Miles Morales. Oh, Spider-Man isn't in the movie yet.
Could you imagine if in Civil War, they did this? They do like a fake casting, right? They cast Tom Holland, and then like in the movie,
Morales.
he's like zipping through the city, and he lands next to Captain America, and something happens and his mask falls off or whatever, and it's like a black guy, and it's Miles Morales, and that would be the hypest thing, and the theater would freak out.
Yeah. Well, you'd be able to tell it's Miles Morales because he has a different costume.
No, I mean, of course you'd keep the original. Well, I mean, no, they're doing a different version of Spider-Man.
Well,
It's not like they would give him the. You know what I mean?
Spider. We don't even know what he looks like yet, though. So
That's true.
Like, you know, they offered. Apparently, they offered Will Smith the role of Superman years ago.
Oh, I should have taken it.
Yeah, that would have
Good
changed.
Superman movie. That would have been awesome.
That would have changed comic book movies forever.
Yeah, but I'm still happy to see him in Suicide Squad.
Yeah, but this is Marvel Day. Marvel Day.
Yeah, Marvel
DC.
Day.
All right.
Anyways, so moving on from that,
Stephen Strange. Doctor Strange.
Okay.
Sorry.
So, not much has been said about this yet,
Nobody
but
really knows Doctor Strange outside of comic book fans.
yeah.
I think it's a really interesting movie to do.
You guys.
Well, he's one of the most powerful.
Yeah,
heroes
he's one of the
in
most
Marvel
powerful. It's like it's even riskier for the. I know everyone was saying like Ant-Man is a really risky movie for them to try to pull off.
No, I mean like.
A lot of people are saying that like Ant-Man's kind of like on the further side of like kind of just odd superheroes.
It's
Even though he's the main one,
Yeah.
he's like
Yeah,
Iron Man,
his
a guy
entire
in a
thing.
suit. Hulk, a guy that gets angry, gets strong.
And
Ant-Man,
turns
a guy that
fucking huge and
shrinks and
Well,
controls ants, is like
he doesn't just shrink.
He
I
can
understand
grow.
that.
He also
Simplifying
grows. But yeah, they said that he's gonna be Giant Man in Civil War, but we already talked about Civil War.
That's not good.
We did. We didn't.
He's gonna get something like that.
That's not good.
Okay,
He's gonna get
so
something like
what
that.
I've been.
Man dies in the Civil War.
Yeah, he does.
That's not.
Well, no, they already have.
Well, the Fantastic Four.
He's not
They're
gonna.
not gonna kill
Yeah,
him.
they're not gonna kill him because he already has
he
like
needs another
Ant
movie with Wasp.
the Ant-Man and Wasp movie.
Yeah.
Or Dragonfly, whatever they're called.
Well, there's been multiple
No, they're called
Ant-Mans.
Wasps, aren't
There's like
they're
3 different
calling something
Ant-Mans.
I think they're calling her I think they're calling her like Yellow Jacket maybe or something like that. No, not Yellow Jacket. Dragonfly or something like that.
That's badass.
Yeah, I know it's cool because the Wasp was already a thing.
Yeah.
It was just two Ant-Mans, 2 Wasps wouldn't be cool. They
Yeah.
like Dragonfly.
But anyways, enough about
Doctor
that.
Strange. Okay.
Doctor Strange.
So I've been reading that it's going to be a lot like Batman Begins, where it sort of shows you him in the present, but then keeps going back to when he's exiled and looking for the League of Shadows and stuff. I heard it kicks off with Stephen Strange.
Okay. You say it's like Batman Begins, but Batman Begins was actually like Doctor Strange. Because when did Doctor Strange first debut? Like in the 60s?
I don't know much about Doctor Strange. I just know that he's cool.
He
He's got a
debuted
nice
a long
mustache,
time
and he's got a really nice cape.
Yeah, he's the Sorcerer Supreme with a
I
cape to
am
match.
His one of his villains, Mephisto's like Satan. So
Uh,
that's pretty cool.
Dormammu.
Dormammu.
Dormammu is like just a fire guy. Mephisto is like Satan.
Let me see. Well, anyways, I know about. Well, one thing I can say about Dormammu, there's been stuff
Is he the
about.
villain?
No.
Is he confirmed or?
No.
I know he's the main villain.
No, I can pull it up right
Edge
here.
for the Baron
Yeah,
Mordo.
he's
They're
playing
gonna have
Baron
him be the
Mordo.
villain.
Okay, I know that.
Baron Moron.
Actually, excellent casting so far for Doctor Strange.
Yeah,
It's
a lot of people wanted Benedict Cumberbatch.
Bender, Ham, Cumber Smash.
Yeah.
Tilda Swinton as the ancient one. I mean,
man,
she
she's-
looks like a motherfucking sorcerer. So
Yeah, watch your language, son.
Yeah. We're gonna have to make this explicit. So he is in it. So what I was gonna say is Mads Mikkelsen.
So what is this?
He was in Casino Royale. He was in Hannibal.
He's creepy looking.
Yeah, he's creepy looking. He I guess he expressed interest to be Doctor Strange, and what people are saying like, well, he can't be Baron Mordo, but he could be Dormammu, and that's what I would have like. If
Yeah,
he can't
I
be
can see
Baron
that.
Mordo, I would have him be Dormammu.
So Dormammu is pretty much Doctor Strange's main villain.
Yeah,
right?
because honestly, like
he's
honestly,
the devil.
besides like Baron Mordo and Dormammu, not many people can even guess like one Doctor Strange villain.
Yeah. They got
Also,
weird names.
people have been saying Dormammu made a cameo in Ant-Man.
Oh no! People are saying Doctor Strange did because
Yeah.
when he is shrinking down and down and
Yeah,
down
yeah.
like into like that quantum realm or whatever they call
Uh-huh.
It,
When
Which
he
is
shrinks-
Science.
when he shrank science time. But when he was shrinking down, you saw Doctor Strange for like a brief.
Yeah.
I didn't
like,
even.
second.
I don't know how to. It was like a shadow in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I thought that was supposed to be Dormammu.
That scene honestly scared me. Like, I don't know. I have this thing with like large open spaces is really weird and kind of scary to me. Like space and the open ocean, I hate. Like I can't look underwater, and like that scene was just really it was
Gotcha.
weird for me.
Yeah.
Especially when there was the big shadow in the back.
yeah.
Of-
I didn't
'Cause
even
there's-
see that.
I thought it was the Wasp. I didn't think it was Doctor Strange. I thought it was the Wasp in the back.
big shadow.
Yeah.
It could be. It could be.
I'm gonna say she's
She's gone.
probably dead.
She's probably not alive anymore.
yeah.
It's been a while. It's been a
Because
few years.
she died in the 80s, 90s, like during the Cold War.
Yeah.
So
Other
it's
thing
been
is,
at least 20 years.
she like what do you call it? There's like different dimensions and like portals and stuff like that in the MCU. Maybe she's like on a different planet. Maybe she's on a whole planet.
No,
probably
I'm
not.
gonna just say she's probably dead.
No, I'm gonna go ahead and say that she's also passed.
Yeah, because
I have my vote on that.
because not only like even if she was like if she wasn't like just destroyed in some debris in this quantum realm, it's been many years.
You see how
No
fast he's
food
showing?
and no food and no water.
Wow.
She dead.
Okay.
Auto cannibalism. Is it?
That's
Not a thing.
I don't think that
anymore.
works for more than like
maybe a couple
a
days.
few days.
Yeah, because that's gonna. Oh, enough about that.
I'm just
So Doctor Strange, good casting so far.
Yeah.
Benedict Cumberbatch, of course, he's the obvious choice.
Yeah, a lot of people were saying like some people.
I don't know.
Some people wanted
Like-
Joaquin Phoenix.
I don't know who I would rather.
Walking
see.
Phoenix would have been
Or
good.
one person that I had on my mind was Liam Neeson. He looked like he could have been
he's too old now.
He's also Raj Al Ghul.
Raza. Yeah.
I know
Ra's
it's
al
not
Ghul.
the same universe, but
Ra's al Ghul.
he's already.
Well, I mean,
Oh,
look,
he's
Doctor
raised.
Strange isn't exactly the youngest guy. He's got like in everything like in every Doctor Strange thing, he's got like that white stripe thing.
Yeah.
He's not the youngest guy around.
Yeah, he's elderly. He's like not elderly.
Not
He's in his
elderly, but
50s.
like definitely middle
40s,
aged.
50s.
Oh, Doctor
Strange.
Strange.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a cool white streak. He's so cool.
Yeah. So-
I'm really excited. I'm actually more excited for Doctor Strange than Civil War. I'm not really sure why.
Because
but-
we've seen Civil War.
Yeah,
We've seen Captain America.
That
we
would-
haven't seen Magic yet. We haven't really seen.
The introduction of magic is going to be the biggest part of that movie.
Well, yeah, because
Just the whole idea that the
Magic is
stuff,
real.
yeah, that magic. That magic
And
is
that,
real.
Tony Stark just like watching.
Yeah, Tony Stark just like
Doctor
watching all this happening,
Flip
like,
out, dude.
what the hell, magic?
Strange. Oh, mind blown.
And just like, but one thing that I'm pretty sure might happen, they're gonna introduce an Infinity Stone because they have to start introducing them. They
Well,
have,
they have to. How many do
the
they have?
orb,
they
isn't
have-
it? Supposed
so
to be
they have the orb.
They have three.
the
they-
orb of what's it called?
There's three.
They have the orb. That's what they call it. So let me fact check.
The Eye
this.
of
Is that three or two?
Two left.
No,
Two.
Thanatos.
Right?
Let's see.
Thanos has one, right?
Yeah, Thanos. No,
Wait,
I don't
no,
think
no,
he
he
has any
doesn't.
of them right
He doesn't
now.
have any of them.
He's got the gauntlet.
He used
Well,
to.
that's
I
it.
think he used to have the Mind Stone, but then he gave that to Loki, and that's lost now.
Yeah.
So basically,
So-
like he took
so
a gamble. He took a
we're,
gamble to say like, if I'm gonna give you this, you're gonna bring both of them back to me. Like
So Vision has the Mind Stone.
so, there's the Mind Stone, which is
the Guardians of the
Aether.
Galaxy.
The
yeah.
Aether.
Not the
which is-
Guardians. It's the people on the planet have it. The Guardians don't have it.
Oh yeah.
The
people of Nova.
Nebulons
No.
or something.
So we can all expect that Thanos is in
So-
Guardians.
Oh,
too.
he's gonna blow that planet.
Yeah, he's gonna just like show up like, bye, and just like smash it without anything.
It's gonna be the post credit scene of one of these movies. Is gonna be
So-
him just basically destroying that whole city to find the Infinity Stone.
The
Or
Guardians
maybe,
of the
or
Galaxy
maybe
aren't
he's just gonna
be-
like, maybe like the ending is gonna be like he has like one of the stones, and then he's gonna use one stone to like collect all the other stones, like. So what they have?
One of the stones is it in Natalie Portman right now?
No, the
No.
Aether.
Or did they get that out?
They
'Cause
got
that's
that
a
out.
stone.
out,
That's
and
a
they-
stone, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Aether.
Yeah.
So yeah, the main point of Thor: The Dark World was the Aether.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Malekith was a subplot.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah, like Loki was the main.
They
villain
just
and
needed a
everything.
sequel. They just needed, and they.
Okay, I'm gonna express my anger with Thor: The Dark World. With they had like something that legitimately shocked me was cutting off Thor's hand. If they kept that in the movie, like if they kept that he had one hand, I think that would have been like really cool. Just as like
And they. I can just imagine like him watching. Yeah, give him like
or something.
put the hammer on the hand, just like
Well, I don't know about that.
that'd be pretty cool.
The hammer.
But
A hook
the
for
Infinity
hands.
Stones that are introduced so far are the Mind Gem, which is in Vision right now, the Aether, which is still with the Collector. That place kind of blew
Yeah,
up. It kind of blew up, so I don't
probably
know.
No one,
still
no one
around.
took it though. He's there because he's still there.
The
Howard the Duck's there too.
Yeah. So the Aether is the reality gem. The Power Stone, as we're pretty sure, that's the orb. And then the Tesseract, which is the space gem. So
What is that?
what?
What is the Tesseract? Is it just Hydra?
I think
No, it's in the vault in Thor's place. What's it called?
Asgard.
Asgard. Yeah,
Asgard, yeah.
it's in the. So
Got that name right.
so Thor has the
Yeah.
Tesseract in the vault at
yeah,
Asgard.
they said like
The Aether's in the Collector's collection.
Probably.
the orb
The orb is with the Nebulon and
the Nebula.
Vision.
Good. Glad we're keeping that name.
So there's 6, right?
Yeah, there's 6,
There's
and
6,
the only
there's
2
one
that
for
we
each
need,
finger.
the only 2 that are left are the Time Gem and the Soul Gem.
Soul. So I'm guessing either time.
Soul Gem. But
Soul Gem's probably
Guardians.
Doctor Strange.
no, I'm gonna say Soul Gem's probably Guardians because they might be in. They're probably gonna introduce Adam Warlock, and his thing is he has the Soul Gem.
Is that
He's
more?
cool.
Yeah, he's cool. And then that leaves the Time Gem, and
That'll be in Doctor Strange.
that'll probably be in Doctor Strange. Maybe as the All-Seeing Eye or something. Where's that? The Eye of
Agamotto.
Agamotto. Yeah.
You know, I feel like we should just interview Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
let's bring him
let's
in.
bring him
Let's get him on the
Hey,
show.
Benedict,
Hey,
come on in here.
Benedict, come on down. I know you're listening.
What if he actually listened to this? someday?
That would be wild. I'll
That-
tell you that.
That
tell
would
you.
be so surprising.
Tell you what.
Just want to let you know, Chris Evans, Benedict Cumberbatch, we love you. We live in San Ramon.
Please don't just say our addresses or something.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna say Kieran's address.
So Doctor Strange, we don't know enough about it to like make a judgment on.
I just want that trailer.
Yeah, I want a trailer
Really?
for it.
Really bad. Okay, well, I think that's pretty good for today, guys. So everyone, thank you for tuning in. Once again, I am River,
Hi, I'm Kieran.
Nick.
and thank you for listening. We'll see you in a couple weeks, hopefully, with our DC movie predictions as the next topic, I believe.
DC.
DC. Bye.